Luka with Zubac guarding. Crosses over, drives the lane, trying to duck around the defense, got it away, and it rolls home. Dallas on the road in the regular season. That record was identical to their home record, 21-15. And it's a good road start today. A drive by Luka, a finish by Doncic, a foul on Patrick Beverley. That lights the proverbial fire.
He looked determined there.
Three-point try, Hardaway, money again.
You can't leave him open.
Lakers had 6,022 in their play-in game at Staples on Wednesday. Luka's fadeaway is good. Fires on that one. Luka there to claim the defensive board. Luka running a pick and roll. He'll take the shot and score.
He knows his spots on the floor, and he's one of the best players in the league. That's where people compare him to Michael Jordan, is in the mid-range.
Inside, Luka rebounds his zone miss and scores again. Richardson, 91.7% on his free throws this year. Made the freebie for the defensive 3-second call. Step back three, that's good. Luka's first three of the day. It's over Zubac, and the lead has been restored for the Mavericks.
That's what it's going to take. All these guys crashing.
Luka with a three over Zubac. That's twice in the second quarter. Second straight year of over 200 made threes for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka with a deep one. Yes, sir!
They make their frees and they make their threes.
Luka has been able to get whatever he wants against Zubac when he's been switched on to him in the game, and it happens again. Hardaway, the first player to get hands on it. Rebound credited to Luka, who does it again over Zubac, clinging to that three-point lead. Luka, open three, good! 5 in a row from downtown for Luka Doncic. Avs won the regular season series 2-1. That first game, Hart talking about a 51-point Dallas win. Finney-Smith to answer back. Another three from the corner made by Dorian Finney-Smith. And 4.
Man, dinner's going to taste good.
Blocked by Luka. Batum got it back. He misses a three. 10 seconds left of the game.
He won in this series, so it's good for Paul George to get going early so he can go out there and let people know this pandemic P myth. Just doing, not settling for jumpers, not trying to get to his step back, going right down the lane and attacking Porzingis. The Clippers obviously feel they have a matchup there, right there, but that scream, man, that was bone-chilling.
Luka's got a pass to the basket, all the way to the hole.
Life uncomfortable on Luka. I understand he can't do it all himself, but he has to take that challenge basically on a possession.
Paul George tracking Luka. And a little step back action for one of the strong.
Like what I'm seeing with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard taking that challenge tonight.
Got the switch, got Ibaka. Luka off the glass. Great touch. Can he find his rhythm once again up against Patrick Beverley? Now the big one, Morris on Luka, deep and gets it anyway.
I love offensive explosion. Luka, one of the best in the league. He loves to get to that left-hand step back.
Defense, they're chanting defense here.
What?
Luka all the way, sends it to the line, looks for the three-point.
Do about it in that possession right there, but this is why he diversifies his portfolio. He understood he had Pat Bev right in the corner. He did his job. He created a shot for his teammate.
Gonna be Luka, gets the deep triple again. 6 for Dallas. Now Luka waiting for the Willie Cauley-Stein pick, and he's got a half hour to take that. Gets the triple.
And in the mid-pick and roll, he's the type of player that when your stars are having an off night, he can still carry.
Luka with the long two, he's up to 20. Now out of the timeout, what does Rick Carlisle have? Doncic gets by Batum. And the big guy can get him.
There we go, Joe. Kawhi knows what time it is.
ISO. The two best on the floor against each other on the fall away. The rainbow lands.
Luka takes 2 bounces, realize he can't get any farther. Excellent footwork, and then just, hey, Joe, if you give this kid a chance, you're going to like him. The more and more you see him, the more you're going to like him.
Luka gets the triple on the move.
Wow.
Amazing.
This shot right here, this is absolutely bananas, Joe. Look at Luka. Luka loves it. We all love it, Luka. You get a good shot for you or your teammate.
Man, it's just a big possession now. 4 to play for Luka. He's got Beverley on him. So he goes straight to the rack.
There's the screen. There's the switch by Beverley.
Doncic gets around him, gets to the rim, and lays it in. 39 for Luka Doncic.
And Beverley didn't want that switch. Now he's got to take it. Luka all the way to the hole for the easy one. Dallas in control.
Where's
up
the help?
9 with 2:35 to play.
3 for 15 from behind the arc this series and 5 for 26 in his last 3 playoff games. If you go back to the disappointment of Game 7 against Denver. Doncic against George. Now on the switch, this is what happened in Game 1, and Luka's got all 5.
Guard me. This is the first quarter, Luka. Please warm up a little bit.
Here's Doncic again.
If he knocks down those shots over the top of a 7-footer, then you got to tip your hat to Luka.
He's got all 8 points in this game, but it's 11. George scores at the 9:14 mark.
And I like that from Paul George. If your jumper's not falling, and if you're not
3 games during the regular season at 15 points in a Game 2 loss. Porzingis gets the bucket.
something that is sustainable, I think the entire world knows that, but you can't just hope that they cool down. Like that, you got to get on somebody.
And Luka. Doncic on the switch again has Zubac against him. He has owned Zubac so far in this series. There's that step back 3.
This game, but he has made up for lost time.
Doncic again off the glass and good. Luka 6.
See one drop. Curious to see if that'll kind of have an effect on his outside shot, just getting a little bit of a rhythm.
Luka down the lane, so strong. That's one of the 3. Batum on Doncic, shot clock down to 5. Luka keeps him on his hip, drives. Doncic gets it to fall, 24. Paulie Stein comes to set the screen and get Zubac on Luka on the switch. Doncic spinning, hitting.
So we'll see how much that'll factor into the second half here of this pivotal Game 3 tonight.
And George, no Ibaka in this game as Doncic is.
You need to get him going. As this series progresses, you're not going to have 18 for 24 and Luka.
Team's up 5. That's the largest lead for the Clippers. We're at the midway point of the third quarter. Step back to Doncic. On the switch has Jackson on him. 34 points for Luka. Shot clock at 4. Elbow J. 22 years old. Working against Rondo. Shot clock at 4. Forces that one up. Got his own miss and sticks it because Morris got called for his 5th foul. The next foul on the Clippers will put Dallas at the line for the rest of the game. Kleber's 3 is there. So a big 13-point lead. The largest of the night for the Clippers.
And that double team, as you see Luka knock down
The Clippers. Here's Luka. Another step back 3. Got another one. That's 44 for Doncic.
Well, I got to tell you, he's one of my favorites, too. He is just one of the nicest human beings, and oh, my goodness.
Boban getting right in on the party. And Batum, in short order, has become such an important piece. Beautiful crossover by George. Couldn't finish. Luka, dangerous pass. Finney-Smith on the finish.
And played better team basketball. Game 3, they got smacked in the mouth, and now early in this ball game, the Clippers are smacking, and they're smacking back. And there goes Luka with a big bucket right there. So this building's getting crowded and louder, guys.
Batum making his first start since March 30th. Clippers going small. Doncic taking contact, going glass. The Clippers 5 of 12 from deep, and Kawhi still hasn't missed.
I think he started the 2 games ago, he started 8 of 8 from the field as well.
Luka with Dallas in a 17-point hole. Doncic contact, the shot puts it down, and a chance at 3 for Dallas. But only 5 of 15 so far. Doncic, bodies banging against George. Kawhi Leonard, who has put up some monstrous numbers in the series, picking up where he left off. Doncic, and they have been in command really right from the start tonight. Up 18, final 38 seconds. Doncic down the chute. And the Clippers, GA, have scored 11 unanswered points. Hardaway puts a stop to that run. Doncic was hot in the second quarter. You thought maybe he was starting to turn a corner with the injury, but he's missed his first 3 shots here in the third. Here he is firing from the line, rattles it down.
For the Clippers offensively, and a great job of pressuring it there by the Mavs.
Porzingis
trying to get your flow back offensively and show some consistency defensively as well.
Leonard bothering Doncic. Marjanovic over the top of Morris.
Let's see if they can get a little momentum here, Spiro, to try to get the fans back engaged in this game.
Here's Doncic, only 8 of 21 from the field. A tough fade, banks it in. How do they respond after potentially now losing both of these games on their home floor?
Yeah, in essence, it's easier from them from this standpoint.
This season, he is averaging 33 points a game in this series. Doncic the other way, he's averaging 33. Beautiful. 15 points in game 4 in 31 minutes. He had 3 threes there. Jackson's found the stroke tonight and shooting well.
At the rim, a lot of three-point shots here early for these Clippers.
Here's a long shot.
A lot of threes. I mean, just elite three-point shooting. #1 in the NBA this year. So you are taking a risk going zone against the shooting offense.
Doncic again playing with the bad neck with a spin move there on Jackson. Met the defense, doubled by Leonard, still got it. So adjustments tonight by Dallas. Adjustments earlier in this series by the Clippers. 3, Doncic. Good. Lets it rip. 5th in assists. All-star again, 3rd year. Screen, long 3. Good.
At least they're consistent with that rule and that call.
Dwight Powell is in. There's a shot by Doncic.
I've said it a few times here, but they had their way every possession, it seemed, in game 4. They got to the basket with ease.
Step back 3. Final seconds. Doncic was 17. Batum is on him. And Luka will drive into a nest of defenders and still get the 2. Doncic, Grant Hill not out there.
Yeah, so important to this team. Doncic leads all players with a 40% usage rate in the playoffs. And once again,
the Los Angeles Clippers, and has been a wonderful addition in many different roles. Doncic inside, Marjanovic is there. Doesn't even lift his bench, by the way, with 3 for Dallas, and that's why he's not in.
And Moore is trying to block out Marjanovic. Marjanovic is 290. That's a big body.
Doncic again. Rondo is right there. In a thicket, puts it up in. And then they went -6 and let the Clippers get back in. Doncic on the move. He's missed 3 in a row, and he puts that up and in with it. Here we go. Kleba outside. They got that defense on a rope. Outside, Kleba free to fire from 3.
Defenders coming to double team. Great hands forcing that turnover.
Doncic, 7 assists. This was a fear of Ty Lue. A drive by Zubats and a feed. 7-game series, 82% of the time. So the stats and the numbers are there. Doncic flips it outside. Another
shooting, and I don't disagree with him.
George on Doncic, who will creep inside, finds a sliver.
Finney Smith, but just a better play and shot by Leonard.
Doncic steers himself to the free throw.
Being in rarefied air, Luka Doncic getting it done here and in control of his ball club.
Rondo is in. Here comes Powell on.
Not going away.
Nope.
Solid defense, and once again a turnover. Luka in.
And they'll go the other way, and here is Hardaway.
Hot, but a step back 3 contested. Work the defense. Try to get a better shot attempt on offense.
Look at the patience of Prince on virtually every Dallas point tonight. Weather assisting. Another turnover. 2-on-1. Buckle up. Here comes Luka.
There's just poor execution, imploding a bit on the offensive end. Too many turnovers, and Luka taking over.
Ooh, the chisel.
A lot of confidence in the rhythm right now, leading his team.
Finds Powell cutting, faking, slamming, and
by Leonard not touching the basketball. Not good execution.
Works niftily around that screen and puts up a 3.
Kawhi Leonard not touching the basketball. Not good execution.
Works niftily around that screen and puts up a
Doncic has scored here in this 4th quarter.
Now man, the 9th different Clipper to defend him. He'll drive and push and fire. 42
on the stretch here for the Clippers. Could come back to haunt him.
Man on Doncic. 3. Porzingis. Book it. Big shot by Porzingis.
Porzingis finds Marjanovic. Doncic's little fake goes up and under. Bang shot. He gets the first bucket. The chess match that is an NBA playoff series. Doncic. Fall back shot is good. Second field goal for Doncic. Doncic. Hardaway, three-pointer.
No movement to try to expose Marjanovic.
Porzingis for three.
Marjanovic already with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Also has an assist. Doncic trying to draw some contact. Doesn't get the call, but he gets the bucket. Jackson played in a lot of playoff games. First with Oklahoma City, a little bit with Detroit, now with the Clippers. Tim Hardaway Jr. jump shot is good. He's 3 for 4. Doncic, not Morris, excuse me, Morris guarding him. Turnaround shot is good. Luka Doncic now 4 of 7 from the field. Double figures here in the first. And Rick Bonnell wrote a wonderful story on it, which is not surprising. So if you get a chance, Google it and read a story by a terrific writer. Doncic inside, banks at home. Doncic floats it up. They're going right to Marjanovic, taking advantage of that height disparity. And Marjanovic answering the bell. He's got 10 points.
But I love what they did adjustment-wise. Instead of a single, they set a staggered pick and roll.
Turnover. Finney-Smith back to Porzingis. And Dallas regains the lead. Doncic guarded by Reggie Jackson. Hardaway Jr. again. Puts it in.
And it's all starting again off that pick and roll against the zone.
Marjanovic once again.
They can switch these pick and rolls with Luka as opposed to selling out defensively, trapping him.
Well, they switch it with Marcus Warrior Sr. as Finney-Smith hits the 3 in that switch.
Leonard pass deflected by Porzingis and stolen. Here comes Doncic. Doncic the drive and the finish. Timeout LA. The lead is 7. 31 points for Leonard. He's scoring 30 a game through the first 5 games of this series. Finney-Smith with the answer. Doncic kicks it out. Finney-Smith again. Dorian Finney-Smith with some big three-pointers for the Mavericks. George to Leonard. Leonard throws it away, stolen by Doncic. Doncic, alley-oop, Finney-Smith. Inside, Paulie slide for the slam. Doncic with his 6th rebound. Hardaway, it's good. Tim Hardaway from long distance, the game is tied. Doncic doubled, up top, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic, sets, fires a 3. Bang! Luka Doncic from downtown, his first three-pointer of the night.
They've shown in the pick and roll, and they've switched some of the pick and rolls. And the individual defenders, as they turn it over on the inbounds pass.
Dallas, meanwhile, 3 for 17 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Still time remaining. Doncic drives, gets inside the floater. It's good. Got the bounce. Clippers have outscored the Mavericks 27-13 here in the 4th quarter. And this bizarre series continues with the dominance from the road team. Doncic gets inside, banks it home. Jackson with 24, lead back up to 10. Doncic, they just let him go to the basket, score easy with 38.7 remaining. Misses the free throw. Doncic has it. 9-point game. Doncic fires it up long distance. Shot's good. Luka Doncic from way downtown.
And Boban Marjanovic with the ball for the 3rd straight game. He's starting at their center position. Beautiful feed inside. Doncic to Tim Hardaway, and the Mavericks get on the board first.
And they were trapping it. Now they're going to switching it. Ty Lue said right then before they win that possession, and that's what Doncic has to do.
He would point to him in the stands. And you can, in fact, see him do the point to Tim Jr. if you look at the old game film. You can also see the Heat winning that series over Jeff Van Gundy's Knicks. But, Mike, we don't need to talk about that, right?
Doncic, little step back 3. That's good. Luka Doncic off to an excellent start. He's 3 for 3 from the field.
When Doncic gets Leonard off of him, he's just attacking.
Doncic again. Puts it in. Luka Doncic red hot to start game 7. Doncic gets past Batum, stops, turns, falling away, and drops through. 32.8 points per game. Feed inside, Powell to finish. Doncic 15 points and 3 assists here in the first quarter. Zubac has come on for the Clippers against Powell. Double team, taken away by Kleber. Doncic off 1 foot, backs up, it's good. Luka Doncic now 6 of 7 from the field. Doncic falling away, shot in the paint, drops in. 21 for Doncic, 7 of 9 from the field. The Clippers still shooting 60% from the field.
Yeah, but the Mavericks have only gotten 6 points in over 6 minutes.
And that's going to be Morris's 3rd foul.
Interestingly, Ty Lue goes with man, so he stays small, attacking the zone of the Mavericks.
Doncic answers back. Doncic has Terrence Mann on him, drives, layup is good, and the foul. Luka Doncic a chance for a 3-point play. He's got 25 points already. Tim Hardaway, Finney Smith the drive, Porzingis. Doncic drives, nice feed inside, Finney Smith throws it down. In the first 6 games. Doncic for 3. Luka Doncic way downtown. He's got 29. George all 13 of his points here in the second. Tim Hardaway Jr. That's a 2-pointer. And that has to feel good for him to knock that one down.
That was a difference in the first half. Both teams took 19 threes. Dallas made 5. LA made 11.
That's his first point since the first quarter. Did not score in that second period. Hardaway Jr. connects. That is such a good sign for the Dallas Mavericks. He was really struggling, was 1 for 8. Doncic drives on Leonard, pulls back high, arcing shot is good. Another 30-point game of the series for Doncic.
Your last line of defense is securing the basketball.
Pass inside Marjanovic, again using his height. This one off the glass. 8 points for Marjanovic. You know, they obviously didn't gain possession, but Nick Batum tipping it away. He just does so many little things like that. Finney Smith connects. Doncic against Morris. Nice footwork. Bank shot is good. Morris defended it well, and still Doncic got a great clean look.
And Jalen Brunson back into the ball game for Trey Burke.
Doncic, the Euro step, and an easy bucket. He grimaced as he came up. He's hobbling a little bit as he runs down the floor. Jackson just 1 of 6 from 3-point range here this afternoon. Still a 13-point game. Marjanovic knocks that down.
And again, you've got, even though they're small, you got to block out.
Porzingis to steal. Mavericks keep fighting. Doncic drives on Leonard, gets inside, stops, layup, banks it home, goes right at Kawhi Leonard. Is there still some Luka magic left in these Mavericks, that is. Doncic pulls back, step back 3. It's good! Luka Doncic from way downtown. It's a 7-point game. Doncic and Leonard, these two superstars matched up again. Doncic gets inside, banks it home. Doncic gets past Leonard and drives inside, and they're letting him lay it up and in.